Yo, it is your boy Sparks on PyRadio.co.uk. It's a Thirsty Thursday show where we keep you locked in and keep things juicy. Our guests have finally arrived.
Hello, what's good?
How are you?
Oof, tired.
Yeah. Winston and Layla Harris, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, could you please tell us, about your journey? Because I know that you're in heaps of traffic. Where did you come down from?
We came from Shropshire, which I'm not sure if everybody knows about. It's in Telford area, but it's like
in the sticks.
Yeah, it's a way
in the sticks.
away.
Okay, I like how you put that. You explain. He's like, I don't know if you guys know. She's like, it's the sticks. It's the sticks.
It's far out.
Okay, cool. All right, so why don't you tell us why you're here to see us today? I know you guys have just started recently. Before we dig into like the main sauce and the the caviar and that, I just want to like brace it on top. I want to speak obviously about your motivational speaking. I know you guys have recently just got into it, but just tell me a little bit about it. How come you guys got into that, and what are you doing with it?
Well, I have a fear of speaking.
Oh.
So for me, it's been a massive thing. Like I've wanted to do it for so many years, but that's what's held me back. And like I just made the commitment to myself that I'm going to push myself past my fears this year. So I've just gone for it and thrown myself in the deep end really. And I feel that I've got a message that people need to hear.
Okay.
So that's what's made me go into it really.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's obviously a new realm for both of us. But what it is, from my perspective, and I think I could say both of us as well. It's kind of like a joint perspective. Is that there's not enough within our community, and we know what we mean when I say our community.
Of course.
Enough.
Yeah, you could be open with it right here.
Yeah?
Like you could be free.
Okay, cool.
This is our home, yeah.
Okay, nice. So Wakanda forever, yeah.
You don't know.
So basically, there's not enough. Obviously, there's people. We know there's people in the black community above us, like generations above us, and so on, who have done well for themselves and for their families. But what we're trying to do is change, break the cycle, and introduce generational wealth, not just wealth for particular families or things like that, etc., or just tight knit friendships and all that, or circles, if you want to call them that. We kind of just wanted to open minds of the people or the kids that are coming up behind us, and also the ones that are here now and that can make a change.
Yeah.
It's not about extracurricular qualifications and etc. There's people that are in prisons that have got great minds. So we just want to open up mindsets. That's it. I
wanna throw a quick curveball at you on that keyword you said, intergenerational wealth, because I think a lot of the youth today, I think a lot of the leading that they see is in terms of how to manage their money. I don't feel as a community we get taught early enough how to manage our money, how to manage debt, how because debt ain't the worst thing so long as you know how to work it. You know what I mean? But we're not really taught that in certain schools and certain communities and areas. So obviously you guys are saying that you're tackling that. How are you going about that?
Okay.
Well, at the moment we're creating programs, educational programs, whoever we can like basically speak to, and when we can get on platforms like this, we always come on so that we can like share our knowledge, share our journey, inspire people, and basically it's all out there. That's the thing. It's not a secret. We've got Google, we've got phones, and we're using them for the wrong purposes. We're using them to be on social media and look at other people's lives rather than Googling how to create wealth, like how to build up a property portfolio. It's all there. Yeah,
it is. And and to add to that, what we're doing on our part is, to answer your question really, is we might be driving down the street, we might leave here, see a bunch of kids or even adults who are our age group, etc., who might not seem that they got some kind of sense of direction,
And
but we'll stop the car. We'll have a conversation
and to chat to them on road.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Doesn't matter where it is.
Like that.
Yeah.
Listen, put us in my side.
Any
we'll try
place.
it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
As long as they'll welcome us, obviously. We don't mind what community is. We'll talk to anybody. We don't mind what you look like. We don't judge people on the cover. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to look in a certain way for us to approach you or for you to approach us. We're approachable, and we would hope that we can approach you in the same way, and that you're open to educating yourself. It's all about educating yourself, and if you are willing to be open to that, then we're there.
then you're there to help out.
100%.
Okay, so obviously, are you guys? I need to ask you guys, brother and sister, husband and wife, cousins. Which one? Okay, cheese. Guy pulled out the ring.
Husband and wife. She's not wearing a ring. She's not wearing a ring.
Oh, Layla, where's your ring?
Wow.
Where's the ring? We're gonna hot you up. Where is it? We need to know.
I've reacted. I need to get my rings plated again. So my rings are rose gold.
Ooh.
So they have to be plated every so often.
Okay.
So.
All right. We'll slide. You got it. Got you instant. All right, cool. So, did you guys start THTA together, or was it one of your companies prior, or?
Actually, funnily enough, before I'd met Layla, she already had her business.
Oh, okay.
Which she'd sold on, or
Independent woman. Yeah. Okay.
So, for me, I was always interested in business, but I didn't know how it worked.
Okay.
Funnily enough, we've been together 7 years, so yeah.
Round of applause.
Have we got one of those?
It's a long time.
Yeah, we've been together 7 years, man, and but in that time, we've got to know each other a lot more. We're still getting to know each other. As funny as that might sound.
Yeah, because we're always growing and expanding, so it's like.
Yeah. So we kind of throw it. We're lucky or blessed enough. I don't believe in luck. So we're blessed enough to have each other that we can bounce off and throw these ideas and say, what do you think this will be like? What do you think of this? Maybe we should start this. Or so we did that many times over, and now we have THTA. We now have the Harris Trading Academy. Sorry, the Harris Trading Group. We also have other things on board. Layla's writing a book. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So if I'm gonna touch on that in a bit. So if we lead on from THTA, so tell us what THTA does. What's the purpose of it? What's the ideology behind the company?
So I'll go from where we started. So Winston was a cleaner.
That was my last job, by the way.
That was his last job. So
haven't worked in 3.5 years.
So he basically was very angry about the job, and I said to him, just take it, because at the time, it was really hard for him to find something, and it came up in his gym, and I was just like, take it, and it would be the last job you do, because it was the last job I done when I was 18.
Okay.
So I feel that sometimes when you take on jobs that you feel are below you and they irk you, it can actually propel you.
Yeah, because before that I was a team manager in an office building.
He was like, I do not clean.
So you didn't want to take the downgrade.
Yeah.
Okay, but Layla made you humble yourself.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, gang.
And then it ended up being like, I had already been trading for years, but like not seriously. Like went trading university, done it to like just get the handbags and the
okay,
clothes,
you know what I mean? You're Fendi and that. Keep it drip, I know, don't worry, I'm with you. You. Yeah.
I spoke to him about it like when he was really upset at work and whatever, and he was like, this isn't me. And I said to him, like, why don't you just start trading? So then like, we done a little crash course, and he got up to speed with trading. So he would trade in the stock cupboard. So he had like a really cool manager.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Joe.
So I used to phone him and be like, okay, so I've done the analysis, and this is this and this. We've got to go into this. What do you think of this? Because we trade in totally different ways. He sees the market in a completely different way.
So she would to paint the picture for you. She would be at home, and I would be at work where I'm supposed to be cleaning, and I've got the laptop in the cleaning cupboard. And we're on the phone to each other like, damn, are you on
she's plugging you up with the trades.
Yeah.
She's the plug-in.
Our thing was to double up on trades, and
Yeah.
We've got 2 laptops and just double
2 accounts, 2 laptops.
Okay.
So we're just back.
So we're
I like that. So it's like you're attacking it from both angles. Getting that paper.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with you. Okay.
And I was getting paid from work.
Cheese.
Hello.
Talk about double utilizing your time.
Yeah. So then we just built. We're building up ourselves, and then people started to see us change and our lives change. So then it was, can you teach us? And we were like, nah.
Ourselves, man.
We were like, it was really bad.
You were holding it in. You weren't trying to share it.
Yeah, we weren't trying to share it.
Why?
Because we'd worked so hard and it felt like our baby, and it was like we were a bit of being mean, and we were like, it was bad. It was, but you know what we had, and I'm not gonna lie, we had scarcity mentality at the time, because we were just thinking, this is our gold, our diamonds in our backyard that we've worked
it's
for.
outing.
And we used to say dumb shit like at the top. Sorry, we used to say dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. At the time, we'd say things like, what if like so many people like start just doing that strategy and it affects the market.
And then it affects it, yeah.
I know that stuff. Like, come on, there's trillions being traded in this
We used to think
market.
like little splashes we're gonna make.
Yeah, it was just
we just get just throw off the eat altogether. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
So then, like, eventually, we started just teaching people like that knew us, and it went from there. And we've never advertised,
we've never marketed.
put out.
Is it?
No.
How
come you don't do like the
We don't
the
like
Lamborghini on the drive?
Yeah. No Lambo on the drives. No. Okay, no.
We
The
find
thing
it's very, and it's not. It's like, because you can make great money from trading. We've changed our lives.
But it gives people a false.
It gives people false narrative.
Expectation, like instant. Instant.
Like you're
success.
just gonna get that instantly. No, you have got to work when you trade. You've got to go through so much psychological stuff when you're trading. It's a tough journey.
Like I say, everybody can trade, but trading isn't for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's no truer word spoken in this industry.
Yeah.
But what we also don't like to say is that we're just traders and stuff. But obviously, because that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, so our courses like are basically 12-month courses. What you don't hear about, like everyone's on this 2-day.
Go down to
money.
London, pay for your hotel room,
and it's not realistic.
You
cannot learn to trade in 2 days.
No.
You cannot.
Do you know what? This is so important. I'm glad I've had you guys on here to say this, because I think so many people are misled. A lot of people, go into something expecting something that they then don't get back, or they don't realize the amount of effort or time they have to put into it. Yeah. So, it's good that you just set realistic goals and let people know that there is a place where they can go and learn to do this like realistically and properly. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Proceed, sorry.
So our thing is, like, whenever we're taking on a student, we have a conversation with them first, and we tell them realistically what it's going to take, how many sessions they need to have every week, that they're going to have homework, that they're going to have an exam at the end, like they're going to go through trauma. I've had students cry because they're so frustrated with themselves. It is a journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you will find it's basically like looking in the mirror. Like
Definitely.
We've all heard the term the truth hurts, right?
Yeah.
You see, when people start using money and losing it.
Yeah. And it's down to you and your greed.
That's different kind of truth that comes out there.
Yeah.
That's different truth.
Lack of self-belief, so you don't press that button.
But also, what we also do is we encourage our students never, ever, ever to use real money. We don't allow them to use real money.
Oh, you don't allow them. So then, how do you then make money if you then not going to use real money?
So basically, they will pay for a course. Obviously, we don't give our services out for free. So we charge them a fee. We're always there on hand. We're flexible. It doesn't matter if we're abroad, you can book a session in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you're abroad, you can book a session in. If you've missed a session, bam, let's reschedule. No problem. So we're always there. And also after the course, you get mentorship. So we will mentor you.
Oh, whilst you start trading properly.
Yeah, once you start trading properly, you can go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I just want to bring it back to how do they make money, because
basically,
while you're a student, you shouldn't be thinking about making money. You should be thinking about
getting it right.
your craft.
Getting it right.
Because what you want to do is learn the craft and then know you've got it right, and then go out there and make money. So you get a practice account, which like basically is a replica of the market.
Yeah.
Same results you would get.
You are actually trading the real market as well.
If you know you're doing well on a practice account, and then you go over to real money and you start losing, it's a psychological thing with money.
Yeah.
So then we know we've got to work on that side of
and we've got to coach that out.
So we've got to coach out your attachment to money then.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm attached to my money,
We know you are.
Hard. So, give me a quick book, for instance, Obviously, I don't want you to just reveal the whole course on here, do you know what I mean? Because we want people to come in and latch on. But let's say, if you had a student like myself who's so attached to his money, his or her money, what would be, if you give me one, what would be one typical, what's the word I'm looking for?
Trait.
Yeah, exactly. To help you polish that out of me.
Okay. So, for example, if he was to start up now, bam, and then we notice that he's got a problem with, or should we say, it's a problem to be attached to money. So I would do... Go ahead. What I would do, practically, because this is what I do. I'm kind of crazy with it at first. I'm like a mad scientist. I kind of make you trade on your own for a week.
Okay.
So that's what I would do. But obviously using fake money. but I'm watching you. So I'm watching how you trade markets. How much money do you risk of your account? Because basically you can get like 10 grand to mess with.
Okay.
Doesn't hit your pocket, doesn't come out your bank, nothing like that. It's free. You just trade it. But I want to see your patterns. So, okay, is he putting on a 5 grand trade out of 10 grand? Is he doing any risk management?
Okay.
Does he know about how to place a trade properly and multiply profits?
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Or is he just thinking quick buck?
Oh, okay.
Bang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you lose and then you double up?
Yeah.
You lose and
is
then
he
you...
is he chasing
And
the
then you back
loss?
up,
Yeah.
get scared and hold back. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
So
with you.
we see these things, and everyone's different. But
Yeah.
yeah, like this is what I would do personally. Like we kind of work differently, which is kind of a quality in itself. But yeah, that's what I would do. Layla, I don't know what she would do in that sense.
I think I'm a little bit more nurturing
Yeah.
Okay. You got the mom factor to
Yeah.
you.
to a certain degree.
Okay. And you're supposed
then
to throw
it's
you out
like-
with the wolves.
Yeah, I'll just throw
Yeah,
you out.
like Winston's a very good teacher in a sense that he makes people learn the lesson where I try and show them before they make the mistake, and then
Yeah.
do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, so he's like the reactive and you're the pro. So it's sort of like, okay,
Yeah.
this, okay, I'm
Yeah,
with you,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
with
Try
you,
and
I'm
avoid
with you.
doing this.
Good
I would
cop,
be
bad
like,
cop.
Yeah,
I
so
like
I would be
it.
like, try and avoid doing this because this will be it. Where Winston will not tell you anything to make you make the mistake, then make you learn from the mistake.
Yeah.
But
So
then,
I would show you an example of how you should have done it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So then I think people learn better that way.
Yeah.
You know, no way, I was doing this. Yeah, I know you was.
Yeah.
I expected you to do
where
that.
I'll be like, don't touch the fire. Then when you
yeah.
touch it, you get shouted
You
at.
get back. Okay.
Because I've told you now.
Okay, so you get that I told you so. Okay, you and I told you so. I see you. All right, cool. I'm going to have to let you guys go soon. So before I do want to know, what is your book about? Tell us about that, please.
Okay, so my book is called The Richest Woman in the Hood.
Okay,
And
okay.
It's basically my journey and that I've taken from being in the hood to becoming a rich woman.
Okay.
And it's got a blueprint within the book. So it's...
There's a concept.
Yeah, so it's a very easy read. It's about a girl that wakes up one day and she's just not satisfied with life. And she wants to find out how she can become rich.
So she reconnects with her successful friend,
Yeah,
right?
so she reconnects with a girl that was that used to be in the hood that made it, and she wants to know how do you do this. And the girl takes her through the journey, and you know, like basically drops some jewels on her.
And they start to re-establish their friendship throughout the book as well.
Yeah.
So it's the richest girl in the hood, yeah?
Richest woman in the
Richest
hood.
woman in the
Yeah.
hood.
Yeah.
When is it due out?
Right. So everybody keeps on asking me this. So I basically woke up one day and I was just inspired to write. I says that I will never write again because I actually was an author before for Waterstones. And I found it really hard because I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
But I woke up and I couldn't stop writing for 2 days. I sat down, did
Probably
nothing,
like 3 days.
16 hours straight,
I didn't
just
see that.
typing.
Just going at it.
And it was just flowing through me. And then I've come to a block. And I've nearly finished the book, that's the thing. But I just feel like there's probably something in life that I need to learn before I finish it.
I would say, to answer for my wife, just look out in 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In 2020, yeah?
I think 2020
There
will
should
be
be-
hitting.
Keep us updated. We're going to keep an eye out.
Instagram, yeah?
No, listen, you already followed. You're there. Like, don't watch that.
yeah,
Don't watch.
so-
Are you going to send us a signed copy?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'll be happy. We want to get plugged. We want the signed copy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then we could put it up in the studio
No
somewhere.
problem.
Be like, listen.
No problem.
Cool.
Got the
Definitely
secrets.
send
I'll
it.
send it framed.
All right, cool. Before I let you guys go, is there anything you want to shout out? Anything you want to let any of our listeners know? Any projects
Yes.
coming up?
So basically, we are doing on Sunday an event called Birmingham Says No.
Okay.
It's about we are anti-knife crime, right? So we'll be speaking to a lot of individuals, youth groups, etc. In Digbeth. Our manager has the details, so hopefully you can shout it out later on. But yeah, the event is called Birmingham Says No. It starts from 4 until 8 in the evening.
Okay.
And we'll be there. Also, if you are interested in joining up with the investment community or want to learn about trading, visit thta.co.uk
Hey.
and it's free to sign up. So we won't charge you to sign up and be a member of our community, guys. We're open, like we said, we're accessible, we're relatable. We hope we are anyway.
Yeah.
And we're there. So once you do that, it'll come straight through and we'll contact you.
Yeah, we also have an investment club, which is minimum investment £10,000.
Ooh.
Listen, all right. So the investment club is minimum investment £10,000. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have told you for a hot minute. Tell me quickly, brief me on that. So
okay,
yeah.
so that's basically we have a team. So we have a cryptocurrency specialist, property specialist, and analysts that like pick our trades for us and everything. So we grow people's money.
And they will also find other investments for you as well.
Uncompounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if people are interested in that, they can go to Becky the Closer. So she's our actual
high ticket closer.
Who deals with our investment club.
So
she vets everybody before they come through to us.
So it doesn't matter if you've got only 10k. No, I'm joking. Basically, like
it's for people that want to build wealth.
Yeah, if you want
to build wealth safely,
break the cycle, right?
Yeah, compound their money
and set something up for your kids. Like let's forget just buying the Kenzo and
all of that.
Yeah, and the Fendi and all of that, all of that. That's nice, but we got to set our kids up as well as ourselves. Yeah, and that's the idea. So.
We've also got actually, sorry.
You're right.
We have cheattrades.co.uk.
Yeah.
So
cheattrades.co.uk.
Cheattrades.co.uk.
Is it like a tree, TREE?
As in you cheating.
So
cheat trades. Okay,
cheat
I'm with
trades
you.
With a Z.
Okay.
Trades with a Z.
Trades with a Z. Okay.
And that is a low cost
copy trades.
Copy trade kind of.
Trade tips and everything like that.
Okay.
So our team of analysts will give out information, right?
Yeah, it's 14-day free trial, so you can actually make the money for 14 days for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's for people that say probably don't know about trading, want to just sign up on a platform and literally use the trades that we're posting in. And
you make money from there.
Make money.
And you're nice.
Yeah.
And you're nice. Huh?
So
Jeez.
after the free trial, it's only £20 a month.
Yeah.
It's a gym membership.
Literally.
Yeah.
Some people are paying £200 for gym membership. So
yeah, that's the way we're trying to give back.
I like it. On that note, you go ahead and train your pocket for £20 a month. It's Layla and Winston Harris, guys. Thank you so much for coming up here.
Sorry we're late, but
Listen, we did the thing. Yeah, we did the thing.
Hopefully we can do it again.
Hopefully very soon. Shout us again in 2020. Do you know what I mean? Love to keep in contact and do this again.
Definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna sign us out. We've got the next show in the building. Real quick, I'm gonna drop it in. It's AKA with Valan Versace. This is our last show before we break up for the Christmas break, and we will be back in December 2020. It's your boy Sparks on Thursday show on pyradio.co.uk, the best station in Manchester.